The California Public Utilities Commission rewrote the rules for solar on single-family homes last year, and they could do the same for bigger complexes that have one solar array with multiple metered hookups. It's part of the legislatively mandated review of the state's solar rules. Changes approved for single-family homeowners slash the value of electricity sold back to the grid. The new proposed decision calls for an end to something called virtual net metering.
One multifamily property with multiple meters that go into each unit, and virtual net metering allows that property to install one solar system on the property.
Berg works with the Center for Sustainable Energy, and that organization does not have a position on the proposed decision. But she says virtual net metering allows an apartment complex owner to use solar-generated electricity to power community spaces and share the proceeds with residents. She says the process is fairly common.
So there's contractors that specialize in virtual net metering, and they are experts to help property owners go and figure out how to break up the allocation so that each property or each tenant is getting the desired amount.
But California's investor-owned utilities, including San Diego Gas and Electric, argue in their legal filings that developing an updated virtual net metering program is too complicated and too expensive.
The utilities have no problem billing us. They can figure that out. What they're complaining about is giving us credits and lowering our energy bills. They're saying that that's just too difficult, and we just don't buy it. We know it's not true.
SDG&E declined a chance to comment. Utilities also support the recommendations to require complexes to sell their solar-generated electricity to the utilities at the wholesale price and require them to buy that same electricity from the utility at the retail price. The panels could not be used to offset usage at the complexes like in single-family homes.
We are developers of affordable housing. We build multifamily housing, and we've been installing solar in a lot of our apartments.
Manriquez runs a social services nonprofit in San Diego County. His agency operates a 300-unit affordable housing complex in southeast San Diego. He says virtual net metering allows everyone in the complex to benefit.
We want solar because it is using solar. It is using a natural resource. It does have substantial savings to our operations on the cost that the landlord pays, but then the savings also get passed through to the residents for the utilities that they spend individually in their own unit.
But Manriquez says changing the rules makes solar financially unappealing, and others say changes are unfair and hurt communities of color.
Through this proposed decision, which would virtually end the program, is really taking multiple steps back for us. And really for us, we believe it's going to perpetuate a long legacy of environmental racism.
The California Public Utilities Commission was set to take up the issue last month, but postponed that decision a couple of weeks. Some observers think some changes may be in the works. But the solar industry says it is still the same commission that gutted financial benefits for single-family homeowners.
We really would like to see this commission to get back into the place of promoting distributed rooftop solar for Californians. We need 10 times more solar power than we have today. And we're not going to get there if we basically, tie up the economics of solar for renters.
The CPUC's 5 commissioners will likely decide the fate of the proposal when they meet on Thursday. Erik Anderson, KPBS News.